My guests today are an accomplished family of lawyers. Between them, they have 4 law degrees, 2 PhDs, and a published novel. But one member of this family is making spurious allegations that would make the toughest lawyers nervous. Claims of rape, a global conspiracy involving 24-hour secret camera surveillance, and over 30 years worth of pornographic images circulating on the dark web. Now, which member of this smart, affluent family is making the allegations? Well, her name is Heather. And here's what she has to say.
The rape occurred New Year's Day, 1988. I was 17 years old. My dad called me into the kitchen and told me to eat the cornflakes. And I believe those cornflakes were drugs. And then he blindfolded me and brought me into the bedroom and he raped me. He told me, "Do you still think women are equal to men? Do you still think women are equal to men?" And I said, "Equal." My father videotaped the rape. That video was disseminated in the legal community. When I was 19, 2 friends of his convinced me to sign a contract allowing video surveillance in my home. The camera could see me naked, on and off for, the past 30 years. I've had video cameras in my house without my knowledge. In one of the apartments, I ended up going up into the attic and actually finding the cameras. When I realized there were cameras, I hung a giant tablecloth up there to create a canopy that would obstruct the view. Then I realized that there were 2 holes that were drilled into the ceiling. In a pinch, I used toothpaste and I just filled in the holes. 2010, my father's law practice burnt up. A thief took computers, hard drives. I think those hard drives contained porn of me taken by secret cameras. They may have wanted to sell it on the dark web. This was definitely an arson attack. I think that he was hired by my dad and my brother-in-law, Chris. Chris is a hustler. I believe that he has sold videos of my rape. I mean, I flipped my gourd. Who wouldn't? I thought that they were gonna earn millions of dollars. I thought the FBI had seized somebody's house because of it. I'm brilliant and talented. At the age of 17, I was accepted into a 6-year medical school program. I went to law school. I was number 5 in the class. With all this education, you'd think that I'd have it made. Actually, I'm living in a homeless shelter. I have been defamed, I've been professionally ruined. I believe I'm actually owed millions of dollars, and I don't feel like I'm greedy to request that. I feel that the court of public opinion and Dr. Phil is the only way that I'm going to get any kind of closure.
Now, Heather truly is a highly intelligent woman with a law degree, but she is making some very unsubstantiated claims her family vehemently denies. Now, before we meet Heather, let's briefly hear what her family has to say about the shocking allegations that she's making.
My dad did not rape my sister. My husband is not selling it on the internet.
I did not rape my daughter, and I most certainly didn't videotape it.
I do not believe that my grandfather raped my aunt. I do not believe my father ever attempted to sell, did sell anything, anywhere around selling a video of my aunt being raped.
It is all ludicrous, crazy delusions.
Well, Heather, you have a lot to say.
Yes, I have a lot to say. I had memories come back to me about 4 years ago. And as a result, I've been in kind of a fight, flight, frozen pattern. And I think that happened because in 2014, I divorced and my daughter had moved out of the house. So this was the first time I was alone with my thoughts. I didn't have any distractions.
Okay, so you're an attorney.
Right.
Have you tried many cases?
No, I was a legal aid attorney. And
People came in with disputes, though. They had disputes with
sure.
people. And if they wanted to prove up their side of the dispute, the first thing you always said was, all right, let's garner the evidence here. Show me what you have in terms of documents,
right,
papers, witnesses, pictures, videos, evidence, whatever. Let's see what you have to support your claims.
Yes.
Using the Socratic method, let's just think that through. Where is your proof?